No clue what about. Good things,
Uh,
bad things, who knows?
the blue wall is back. Chelsea are back. We kept a clean sheet. We won a damn game. It is all kicking off. Here, Champions League, here we come, baby.
Hello. Welcome one and all to the Red, White, Blues podcast. I'm Daniel. The guy above me tonight is Jason. And we are here to talk about all things Chelsea Football Club related. Every aspect of the club, including the bathroom and the urinals. And I don't know. Have you ever peed in Stamford Bridge, Jason?
What's that? Oh, I have to go. Sorry. I'm not going to be able to talk about any of that.
I need confirmation. Have you peed in Stamford Bridge?
Yes, I have.
How is the bathroom experience at Stamford Bridge?
Please very. The bathroom I went to was one of the ones off the Matthew Harding stand. Very old, so old. I took a picture of one of the tiles that was in there because I was all alone. I'll have to find the picture. I'll find it.
Are there urinals?
Yeah, there were urinals there.
Okay, all right.
I'm pretty sure. I don't remember everywhere I took a bath. I just took a picture of the tile. So, but I'm pretty sure there was a urinal. There was like one urinal, one stall. Yeah. You walk in, the urinal and the stall are to the right. The really old sink and tiles were to the left.
Well, there you go.
I took a picture of that.
Jason's bathroom review of Stamford Bridge. This is the kind of groundbreaking stuff that you get on this podcast.
Totally usable. It was totally usable. Yeah,
totally usable.
It was a good time.
Your entire life. So anyway, if you missed the live stream on Sunday, I encourage you to go back and watch through halftime. Don't watch the second half; it got really boring. But the first half and halftime was some amazing talks that Jason and myself had, and we won. So great, fantastic. We won 1-0. Calum is now 1-1 as a manager. So he's on the come up, I guess.
He's really pulled together here.
Mm-hmm.
He finally won a game. Yeah, so I mean he's already doing better than Liam. You could basically look at Calum's record and Liam's record for the year. I feel like I'm yelling because I have new headphones tonight. So Calum, I didn't realize because I watched some of his post-match stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Dude looks no nonsense, but like stalwart. Like he looks like a guy you can depend on. Sounds like a guy you can depend on.
Mm-hmm.
Seems a little no nonsense, but seems like he has a plan. Right?
He does.
And
his post-match comments were very telling about his plan.
Yeah. And the way he talked about players was good. And I didn't so he came from the youth team or one of the youth teams in January. And that was really the first time that he's worked with the main squad as a whole. And I mean, it seems like they've taken to him, especially way better than Liam Rowe Sr. because nobody even gave Liam a goodbye message on any of the socials.
Not a single player.
I know.
That's insane. That's
I do not think Liam was right for the club. I would hate to be in this position. I feel bad for him in a lot of ways.
Yeah.
Because he should never have been the manager.
For sure. Never should.
And we talked about that last pod. We talked about that in the emergency pod last week where when he got fired, like, did he have a choice and all that? And nobody's really talked about that, so I don't have any news. It was just us hypothesizing like what it's like to be in the mafia, essentially. But Calum is, I don't know. I really liked him. And he already endeared himself to the fan base for being thrown into a shitty situation and getting a point from City. So the fact that we're playing City as FA Cup finalists now is a kind of poetic as well, and that Calum gets to coach it is even better. But yeah, I would say overall my impressions of the game were the guys definitely looked like they were more up for the game than usual, but it's also a low bar to clear. And I don't think it wasn't as night and day as I would have thought it would have been. And if you listen to some of like the post match commentary or the way some of the press was asking questions at the post match, you think that we were like the best team ever, and like how much we've like rebounded and all this. And then you go and listen to ESPN commentators, and Craig Burley will take you all down a peg. So I tend to be on Burley's side of things, and not that he said anything, he just sourpuss Craig Burley. But like I tend to think that it was like we just did what we were supposed to do, but we were also just at a very sloppy time in the club. We're at a very low energy time in the club. We had more energy than normal, but I would say it's still not enough for me. And I'm happy we won. But at the end of the day, we're just waiting for the next 5 games just to see how Chelsea do in general, and just waiting on the manager. So it's just one of those things where it's up in the air. It's all up in the air.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't this end all be all performance, but the things he said after the match, talking about, this is what Leeds do. We made, Sanchez, we let him play the ball long because, Leeds likes to press hot the pitch, and like just the things that he was saying, the fact that he had Sanchez go down and fake an injury so he could make tactical changes was just big brain stuff right there, because Liam would have waited to freaking halftime to do that shit and we probably wouldn't have scored. So like that's the difference. Calum with his big brain over there, hey Rob, go down so I can make some tactical changes, So I mean, but like you said, the players, were they really up for it? I mean, they seemed a little bit more up for it, but I mean, new manager bump, whatever. I clearly do think he has more tactics than Liam does. He seems a little like Liam, we always refer to as a robot. So I don't know. And I mean, that's the thing, is like it wasn't like this overwhelming victory. Like we had all these chances. Like Leeds still had chances. Bob was probably my player of the match. He made some really big saves. So it's not like, this whole, like we just dominated and beat Leeds 5-0. Like it was a 1-0 victory. The clean sheet was nice, but we still made some mistakes. I don't know if I agree with his reasoning for playing Tosin or not. That's whatever. For the height, because Calvin Lewin was still getting free headers in the box, so it really didn't matter if Tosin was in the match or not. I don't know. Enzo's goal was great. I think the cross was from Neto, I believe. So he got the assist. It was. I mean, like that's the thing. Like we controlled the match. Leeds. This is what we've said. This is this team in a nutshell. Was this team when Maresca was here? It really. I don't know. So Calum, I compare more to Maresca than Liam. I feel like they're very similar managers. But when Maresca was here, it was always like the other team is going to have chances. It's just, do they take those chances? And Leeds had those chances, and they just didn't take the chances. So we won. And, ultimately, it is what it is. We won 1-0. Liam has, I will say this, not Liam, Calum has not lost to Manchester City. He is as a draw with them. So that gives me some hope in the FA Cup final that maybe there's a chance, Jason. Maybe there's a hope that we can go to Europa League next year. I don't know.
At least conference.
Well, I don't know, Jason. I really honestly think at this point, the only way we make Europe next year is if we win the FA Cup. Like, I don't know if there's another way. That's how bad.
Yeah, I agree.
Like with Premier League, I'm going to have to see something over these last 4 matches. Because it is rough right now for this team. It is It is rough. I know we have. I mean, Brentford losing today helped us for sure. Uh, so I mean, that's
Oh,
a good
yeah,
thing.
I didn't realize they. I'm sorry. I'm looking for this bathroom picture. This is the
Uh,
wrong time to do this now that we're on a pod. But
yeah,
Daniel and I hung out all week and our brains aren't working.
they're really not. They're really not working. So we have Nottingham Forest, Pool, Tottenham, Sunderland. So I don't know. I mean, I think best case scenario out of that is 9 points. So do you think 9 points get you into
No,
Europe or not? So
absolutely not.
I don't think we beat Liverpool. Should beat Nottingham Forest. Tottenham just lost their last remaining best player to an ACL injury. And I will say this: maybe Jason, we don't have the worst medical staff. I don't know if you've seen this, but Xavi Simons ruptured his ACL in their match, and their medical staff's treatment for him was walk it off. We're going to put some cold spray on it and get back out there. He tore his freaking ACL, and they're putting cold spray on it and telling the kid to get back out there and play. So maybe there's a medical staff that's worse than Chelsea's out there.
I mean, that is incredible.
Yeah,
I never thought I'd see the day.
yeah. Never thought you'd live to see the day where there's a medical staff worse than Chelsea's. So it's like, 9
Congratulations.
points.
That is a
Yeah,
feat.
it is a feat. It's pretty special. So I don't know. Villa is not looking great right now. They're dropping points. So I mean, there's a chance that you can go up the table. I just don't think it's. I really like if you look at the table, like we're sitting. What are we? Yeah, you're 10 points off Villa.
Right.
So you have to win you have to win and then get a draw in one match
Right.
just to equal their points.
Yeah.
So I just don't see a way that we catch Villa.
Yeah, I was thinking about this too. Yeah, I don't. I have no hope in climbing the table. But I was thinking about this because I was, you wonder why Liam got fired when he did. I mean, like we went on a historic bad run, but like the whole thing was we're gonna wait. He gets fired right before the FA Cup because I think the owners are thinking the way you do, and like the FA Cup is our only way to get back. Because by then, by the time we had went on the losing streak with Liam, the writing was on the wall, right? So the owners get to say, we changed it up. We heard you, we listened, we brought back Calum.
Yeah.
And if it doesn't go well, right, like then you've tampered the backlash because they tried something.
Right.
So if we had lost FA Cup, well, it's Calum. We forgive Calum because it's a shitty situation, but we all didn't want Liam, so we're happy he's not here. And then it would have been fine. Now that he's won, like there's still like we listen. It's all going according to plan, but like they have built up Callum's built up the goodwill, and the owners get to save face a little bit more so than if they kept Liam and we had lost the FA Cup, which is what everybody's been
probably what would have happened.
Liam would have been in. Yeah, if I had to place a bet, I would have bet we would have lost with Liam. If I had to place a bet with Calum, I would have been a little more positive in my thinking. I don't know where I would have landed, but I would have been a little more positive in my thinking because new manager bump, we've changed it. Everybody likes Calum so far. He's going to get a super pass until the end of the season because he's not the coach. He's only been working with these guys for 6 months by the end of the season, 5 months by the end of the season. So, like, I don't know. I was thinking about how good of a move it was by the owners. Now, again, that's not me saying the owners are good. That's not me like giving them props or anything. for the decisions that they could have made and when they made it, I mean, that's the right decision, was to get rid of Liam there so that we could be sitting here talking about a win on a Sunday.
Yeah.
With Calum. So I don't know, positive all around, even though it's a shitty way to go about this. And Iraola might be freaking our manager, and I'm gonna lose my damn mind.
Lose my mind too, man.
If they pick Iraola or Marco Silva, I don't. It's over.
Silva's worse than Iraola.
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
mean, like, he's the freaking Fulham manager. Do we see what Fulham's doing? Like, I'm not a Silva fan. I'm not an Areola fan. I don't think his style of play fits what we built.
Yeah.
But then again, I don't know if Felipe Luis is. I don't know if Alonso. That's the thing, is like, we're not built for one, and that's the problem when you build a squad like Clear Lake does. You don't build it for a manager. You're just giving manager parts and saying, make it work. Exactly. And it doesn't work like that when a manager has a specific style of play and needs specific players to fill those roles.
Right.
It just doesn't work like that. So, like, if you're going to get a Felipe Luis in here, you're going to get a Xabi Alonso in here, you're going to get an Areola in here. Like, we don't have the players. Like, Areola is a Poch reincarnated, and it's just going to run our players into the freaking ground. And I don't think our players are capable of playing the way that he wants to play. And, like, he's coming from Bournemouth, where they sort of can sit back a little bit. You come to Chelsea, it's reverse, and you have teams sitting back on you. So what he's doing there isn't going to work here. So how is that going to translate? Can he make it work? And I'm not saying he can't. Maybe he can.
You better have a good defense.
Yeah, you better have a good defense. Exactly. So there's just too much. Like, I don't know. I mean, I would love Xabi Alonso. I don't think Xabi Alonso will come here, though.
Yeah.
I think he's one of the better managers that are available out there.
I agree.
I mean, my first choice will always be Nagelsmann, but again, no shot in hell he's coming here. Right. So it's like, you got to be realistic about it. And I mean, it'll probably be Areola. It'll probably be Marco Silva. And they're using that. We want Premier League experience.
Right.
Tag. And I don't think it's necessarily Premier League experience you want. You just want a coach that's experienced with coaching big egos and that can demand respect from the players, and the players will buy in. And that's one thing that you should be scared about with Xabi Alonso, because he couldn't get the Real Madrid players to buy into his system, because he has a very specific system. He demands a lot from his players. And granted, Real Madrid are a bunch of freaking bougie, like,
divas.
Just divas. There you go. Thank you, Jason. That is the word I was looking for. Divas that think they're better and above the system. And I mean, that's the way Madrid sort of always run. The players are above the coach, and they didn't buy into what Xabi Alonso did. And I would think he would experience some pushback for some players here, probably, if we've seen that. There's always players, so it's how does he handle that? Clearly, he couldn't handle it at Madrid. Can he handle it at Chelsea?
Yeah.
I don't know. So, I mean, every coach has their problems, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah. Yeah. And I mean, that's the thing, right? You're never going to get a perfect coach, but I think we want a perfect coach because we know that they're coming into one of the worst systems ever. But then, I mean, going mid-table Premier League just to say you got Premier League experience to managers is crazy to me.
That's a great point.
I have a question for you.
Okay.
Say we win out and win the FA Cup. Do you give Calum the job?
No.
Okay. I know, but it would be awesome.
It would be, and I like Calum.
We went through this before with Di Matteo. Yeah.
Yeah, but I also think that he's not like it. I mean, we would have to absolutely be shellacking teams. Like, we would have to win every match 5.
Right.
I would need to see 5-0. Like, I would need to see these huge wins, because, like, the 3 matches that I've seen them, the first match was against City, and new manager Bumpy did get the players up for the match. The players seemed up for it after Maresca left. They were probably looking back on the situation now, they were probably playing more pissed off than anything in that match because they were pissed off that Maresca was let go. So, and then what was the other match? Bournemouth? Is that the other team he played, I think? And he lost to them.
Yeah.
So, and then he beat Leeds. So he's drew a top 2 team, lost to a team that is one spot ahead of us in the table right now, and beat a team that it was until a couple weeks ago fighting off relegation. So beat Tottenham 5-0. Show up against Liverpool. I'm not saying you've got to get a result. A win against Liverpool. Just get a result. I'll be happy with that. You better beat Brentford. You better beat Sunderland. For God's sake, beat Sunderland. I swear to God.
Right.
And then I'm fine. Beat City. Yeah. But like I said, I still wouldn't want him. But I think that would actually winning out, which I don't think we're going to do, winning the FA Cup would, I think, actually make the job more attractive at that point, because I think then you would see some coaches be like, oh, you can actually win with these players. Like, they are capable of doing it. And if they buy into the system, they'll do it. So, I don't know. And Di Matteo was different because that was like, I feel like he won us our first Champions League.
Mm-hmm.
And if the roles reversed and we were playing in the Champions League final and Callum won the Champions League, I would give him a contract. But I remember our stance back then about Di Matteo was like, give him a year or 2 contract.
Right.
And if he does good, great. If he doesn't, we'll just fire him because we're Chelsea and that's what we do. And we'll go get another big manager.
Right. All right.
And so that's what we did. Exactly what we did. So I don't know.
Yeah, it was just a fun hypothetical. I don't actually think that's going to happen. Or that you give Callum. I think Callum is going to be a really good interim.
Mm-hmm.
And I have more hope in him, especially after listening to him talk about how they geared up for the Leeds game.
Mm-hmm.
And how the club has just so moved on from Liam so quickly. And it was good for him. He's stabilized it. Yeah. So let's see what happens to the next game.
Yeah.
And go from there. But we'll take it game by game. It was just a silly hypothetical, really. But I agree with you. If he won us a Champions League, oh my God, he better get the job. I don't even care if he stays for 106 days like Liam.
Yeah, and I mean that's the thing, and so it's like there's levels to it. I mean, winning the FA Cup, beating City would be great, but do I think that's enough to secure a job for next year? No, not definitely not.
Would be in the chaos of this club to have had the summer we had last summer. If we win the FA Cup final, that's incredible. I don't know how you
would be. Like, I mean, I will say this, like, if we were talking earlier, we had a conversation, this is many moons ago on the podcast, but we had the whole conversation of would we rather win the FA Cup or relegate Spurs? Well, we might have the chance to do both now. We are in the FA Cup finals, and Tottenham is still in the relegation zone, so
it is here. Yeah.
Are looking possible right now. So yeah.
We better win that Spurs game. It's going to be embarrassing if we don't. And we had the chance to relegate them and they don't get relegated. I'm more nervous for that game than any other game coming up.
Yeah. Especially if like we lose and they get 3 points and then they end up staying up by like 1 point or something like that.
Oh my God.
Gut wrenching. That would be the worst. Yeah.
Oh, that would be horrible. I do not. Yeah. I couldn't stand it.
I mean, I don't know how they are still fielding a team currently with all the injuries they have, but whatever. Not my problem. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, there's not I mean, we're Garnacho, we're trying to sell him this summer. Talked about that a little bit on here. Good riddance. Delop is apparently wants to stay in. Okay, so let's talk about this. So Delop there's been reports that Delop has come out and said he wants to stay and fight for his position. Well, we know we have Nico coming back. So let's just listen to this craziness. Okay, this is it. Okay, we have João Pedro, who's clearly our out and out striker. Like nobody's going to disagree with that.
Yeah.
Okay? Then as his backups over at some point this summer, this will all overlap. We will have Liam Delap, Nicholas Jackson, Gooey, and Amaga from Strasbourg. So we will have 5 strikers.
Yeah.
And one of them is good.
Yeah. I think the on the wire, they're talking about moving on Nico. His agent and the club are going to work something out and try to get him out. I think that's what I read recently.
Mm-hmm.
When it was announced he was coming back. So I don't think Nico will actually be here.
Would you want Nico instead of Delap?
1,000%.
Same.
Nico has like a 13 as a backup striker at Bayern to Harry Kane.
Yeah.
Has 13 goals and assists. He has 10 goals and 3 assists. Delap, I was just looking it up. Delap has played. He has started 11 matches. He's played in 25. He has a single goal in the Premier League this year.
1 goal.
He's played almost 1,000 minutes and he has a single goal. I'm going to look up Nico and see how well he's done. It's not quite a 1-for-1 because he's in
the Bundesliga, but Nico has Premier League experience and has proven that he can score in the Premier League.
Yes.
He's proven that he can make the runs. Like, that's the thing is Nico is not terrible. It was always his consistency that was the issue with him.
Discipline.
Discipline. You're correct in that. Thank you. Discipline and consistency. Because he would have a great match and then he would come out the next match and miss sitters. It was always just that consistency with him. Because if you could ever find the consistency, he'd be fantastic. Because he still, when he was a starter for Chelsea, he still scored double-digit goals. I'm pretty sure he had over 20 goal contributions total.
Yeah.
With goals and assists in the seasons that he played for us. So it's he's not terrible. I understand everybody's frustration with him. Don't get me wrong, because I get frustrated with Nico too. But I would rather have that than Delap, because Delap has disciplinary issues too.
Yeah.
But he just doesn't score. I'll take the disciplinary issues if you score, minus the red card against Newcastle in the last match of the season that really screwed us over. When we're trying to fight for top 4, that's not great. But, I would much prefer Nico. Nico is a little versatile because he has played left wing before. Really could have used one of those this year. So,
to your point, in the 23-24 season, in the Premier League alone, Nico had 14 goals, 5 assists.
Yeah. So
and the 24-25 season, he had 10 goals, 5 assists.
So 15. So 19 and 15. So,
this year in the Bundesliga, he has 7 goals and 1 assist, playing about a third less minutes. So I mean, he's on track to keep doing what he was doing the previous season with us, and as a backup in the Bundesliga this year. Delap has 1 damn goal.
Yep.
That dude can F off.
Yeah, I don't understand. I don't, I know we said last year on this podcast, I said $30 million for Delap, take the risk. If he sucks, you just sell him. Somebody would hopefully buy him. So
he seemed up and coming at the time.
He did. And I mean, that's the thing is he got relegated. I think the bigger, the Delap thing last year is, to me, a calculated risk that you take that wasn't that big of a risk because he was cheap.
Sure.
The Garnacho gamble and the Gittins gamble were the 2 bigger mistakes last year in the transfer window. When you needed a center back and you needed a goalkeeper, that was the bigger mistake. When you had Nico, who you could have shifted into the left, you had Neto, who could play on the left. You have Esteban on the right. You had Tyreek George, who can play on the left or the right. You had options. And I would take Tyreek George over both of those imbeciles, and Gittins and Garnacho. We had Sancho you could have gotten for cheaper than Garnacho. So there were other options. So those, the Delap buy doesn't, in hindsight, it's not a good buy. But it's not as bad as the Garnacho and Gittins purchases. Like those were terrible purchases. And everybody was saying that when they were bought. Like, so everybody was sort of like, Delop, there's potential. Maybe it pans out. But I mean, personally, I would have rather kept Nico and just let him back up João Pedro.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
I feel like Nico wanted to start, and there were some bridges burned by his agent, so that wasn't really possible. Now, whether that was because he was being pushed out for Delop, we'll never know that. There could be truth to that, but I don't know.
Yeah.
It
Sancho is on loan to Villa right now, not having a great season. 787 minutes played, 2 assists in the Prem.
Yeah. He's not, I mean, that's the thing.
Those are recent too. Those are March.
Yeah, but I mean, like, I don't know. That's the thing is he's not any better or worse than Garnacho. They're the same exact
player.
So
Garnacho has like 4 assists and
a couple goals.
And a goal. 1 goal in the Prem. He's played like 500-ish more minutes than and been in several more matches.
I don't know.
But no, I agree with you. I would have rather had Jadon Sancho. Like, I mean, he was in our system. He had been there for a year.
Mm-hmm.
Like he was cheaper, less off the field stuff, I believe. Than Nacho, who has been problematic everywhere he's gone. Although seems like he's kept a low profile here. I think I would just rather kept him. Then that it's I mean the output is the output right now, but I don't know. Watching Garnacho flail around is not my favorite thing to watch nowadays.
It sucks.
I'm just going to look at what Jadon Sancho did for us last season because I think that's a better comparison.
Yeah, that's a better thing than what he did in Villa. But yeah, I don't know, man. It's just been frustrating.
Last season, 3 goals, 4 assists for us.
So 7 goal contributions.
Nacho and 7 goal contributions and 1,700 minutes played. So about 500 more than Garnacho's done now. So I mean, it's like about
pretty comparable
output.
But I think when we look at it, we do see there was more contribution from Sancho. Like I feel like everybody didn't hate Sancho as bad as Garnacho either.
Yeah.
And I think the reason
problems with take-ons as well.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing.
Like all of our wingers do.
But to be fair, he didn't just run down the pitch and fall down half the damn time like Garnacho does.
It's so frustrating to watch that.
It is, and we're having to watch it right now because we have no other wingers. So,
yeah,
I don't know.
I mean, I'm also not very happy with Neto, even though he got the assist on the day.
Oh, he's terrible. I can't stand.
He's also 26 right now.
Should be
yeah, he's coming up on supposed to be peak Neto here in the next couple of years.
Peak Neto.
I'm just going to say I think he's peaked. But another case for why Chelsea would probably sell him now. I mean, his FOMOB's got this interesting thing now. They show the chart of like their transfer values over time, which is interesting. So supposedly at Wolves, when he first came to us, he was worth about 28 million and has since gone up to close to 80 in the 70s. High 70s right now. So I say get the money.
Yeah.
But I mean, we got to go through another transfer season where we got to watch these guys not have any plan other than how much can we flip. And if we have to do that with Iraola or Marco Silva, I'm not going to be.
They're not even good at flipping players.
That's true.
They're not even good at that. Like the only way they make money off player sales is selling academy players. That's what I'm telling you. Josh is gone this summer. Calum is gone this summer. It's pure profit for them because they are not good. They want to try to flip players, but they don't like. Gittins is the perfect example. If they don't know what the hell they're doing.
Yeah.
Like he has done nothing to warrant 60 million. But their thought process is that we're going to get this guy for 60 now, and he's going to be worth a lot more later. But when you're already paying 60 and then you realize he sucks, you screwed yourself.
And injury prone.
And apparently, yeah. He's played like what, a fourth of the season this year. So
do they not take that stuff into account before they buy players? I mean, my God.
No, they don't look at injury records, Chase.
Like,
Because they think
when
their
we have,
medical staff's God's gift to the world.
I mean, when we're like 3 years into Lavia and people are like, "Oh, isn't it great to see Lavia on the pitch?" It's like,
You're over there on your watch, like counting down the time.
Yeah.
Like, how soon is it going to be till he gets hurt again? You know?
yeah, exactly.
So, yeah.
Wow.
And
Yeah, there's not a lot to hope in right now, especially with the list of managers that are on the docket. And
Yep.
But like, I have a little more positivity going forward with Calum than I did with Liam, because that was I was struggling watching him.
Oh God, it was so bad.
At least somebody's going to come in and kind of change some things up. And even the way Calum was talking about how they prepared for the game, I was just really impressed with. So
yeah, I was too. I mean, I don't. That's the thing. I don't think Calum's bad. I just don't think he. We'll see.
He's the guy for now.
Yeah.
He's the Lampard of the season, and he'll just be what he is. And I think that's okay. I have a little more hope going forward. The true test will be the next game.
Yeah.
For him, and we'll see if we can string together 2 results here.
Mm-hmm.
That would hopefully let us walk away with something.
Yep.
At the end of the season, which will be insane. Like that. What's crazy right now is I'm just going to bask in the hope that at this moment right now, even if probabilities are probabilities, but at this moment, Arsenal still can lose it all.
Mm-hmm.
Tottenham still can lose it all.
Yep.
And we can walk away with the trophy while they do it. Like right now, in this moment, we have that as a possibility.
How funny would it be?
Bask in that.
How funny would it be, though? Because all we heard at the beginning of the season from Arsenal was we're going to win the quadruple. We're going to win the quadruple. If they don't win any trophies this year and we win the FA Cup.
Oh, my God. Keep your Champions League spot. I will take it.
Yeah. Whatever.
I will take it.
You'll bottle it. But yeah. Anything else you want to talk about, Jason? Because, I mean, we don't have.
No. I mean, this match is May the 4th. So
yeah, on Monday at 9:00 in the morning. Is that like a British holiday or something?
Because I have no idea, because there's several matches that day.
I'm so confused. Yeah. I don't understand this.
I don't know. The fixtures have felt really weird this year, and I don't have anything other than vibes, but that's what we are, so that's fine with me. You have there's a game on Friday. There's a game on Saturday.
Holiday in Britain.
What day? Monday?
May 4th. That's why it's a 9:00 game.
I didn't realize their holidays was Star Wars Day.
I think it's the May or May Day. So I'm assuming it's probably like the first Monday of May.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, so it's like our Memorial Day. I'm assuming we have Memorial Day at the end. Like, we don't have bank holidays here. We have that. Yeah, that makes sense why it's at 9:00 in the morning.
Yeah.
I don't know how that's going to work with work in the States, but whatever.
I guess I'm coming in late to my job next Monday.
I guess I'm going to work from home or just take the day off because I have a shit ton of vacation time left to take for
hell yeah
the end of the year. So
I can probably take off next Monday. I'm just going to do that.
Maybe we take off and just live stream.
Dude. Okay, I'm in. I can do it.
Okay. Done. I'll take off.
I will take it back. I am taking off that Friday as well. I don't know if I can take off 2. I'm just going to go in late. Whatever. I'm just going to go in after lunch. I just need the morning. I'm going to take the morning. I'm going to go in late.
Okay. Oh, yeah. I forgot you got to go somewhere that weekend.
Yeah. God. Anyway.
On your damn holidays.
I know, right? I know. It is what it is.
All right. What?
The dogs are going, man. They're asking to get off.
Hold on.
Okay, while Daniel goes and hangs out with the dogs, I am going to tell you where you can find us. We are on X, Instagram, and Substack. We made it easy for you. It's at Red White Blues. Timeout.
We got to make predictions.
Oh, shit. Yeah, you're right.
So Brentford on Monday. Or no, Nottingham Forest. I want to get Brentford. Nottingham Forest on Monday. All right. Got my prediction.
Okay. Hold on. I'm looking at how Nottingham Forest have been doing lately. Decently well, actually. Why? Why have they been doing so well? Well, shit.
They were fighting. I think weren't they fighting for relegation? Like to get out of relegation? Yeah, that's so
my
they're 5
God,
points clear of Tottenham right now.
We're about to get smoked. Okay, here we go.
Okay, 3. You ready? Oh, I'm sorry. You ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, 3, 2, 1.
3-1
Chelsea.
Chelsea. Damn it.
Yeah, let's go.
I am not going to win the duck. What is it? Is it 3-1 now? Is
no,
it
I think it's like 3-2. No, it's 3-2.
Okay, we just have one between us.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
I have done a shitty job of keeping up with it this year.
Well, it's all going to come down to the predictions anyway that we made at the beginning of the season.
Oh, true.
So
yeah. This is always our Hail Mary to try to put some distance between the other, but we're not very good at this.
Yeah. Yeah. So
Jason, I'm losing the predictions anyway, so it doesn't matter. I need as many of these as I can get.
Oh man.
That's gonna be embarrassing. I'm not looking forward to that episode.
I don't think either one of us will get anything really right.
I mean, I freaking picked anyway. I digress.
Well, yeah. I mean, I guess I still have hope that City win the league this year because that was my pick. So
oh my God. I so hope you're right. Yep. Holy shit, I hope you're right.
Yep. All right. Now, Jason, tell these people where they can find us.
At Red White Blues FC, X, Instagram, Substack. Check it out.
Apple, Spotify, Amazon, wherever this is your podcast at. We're also on this thing called YouTube, where we upload our podcast with our faces on it every week. And we live stream sometimes, which we're also on Twitch. But you can find us on all those platforms at Red White Blues FC. And like, subscribe, follow, get in the comments, do all that bullshit that you're supposed to do. And until next time, we'll catch you guys. And we probably will live stream Monday. Yeah, we'll live stream.
Yeah.
So y'all catch us on Twitch. Jason started us a Twitch channel this week. So y'all go follow us on Twitch. And y'all follow us on YouTube. We'll stream live to both places and on Twitter. So, watch along the game with us. Get in the comments. Tell us some stuff. So yeah, until next time. Until Monday. Next Monday, we'll catch you guys and gals on the flip side.
Calum for 2026, Manager of the Year. Flippity floppity.